it's a standard entrepreneurial venture. We're trying to make the impossible possible. So I said, okay, how can we bring value to a marketplace by connecting the right people and connecting the right dots and finding a way for this thing to become an organization on its own, under its own weight. We're asking for volunteers at the start, for people who are interested in the cause to come and help, because we need motivated people with the right hands to make it happen. We could throw a bunch of money at it. To me, that's not as exciting as an entrepreneurial story. And so we're providing some funding from IT Genius to help it get off its ground, consultants and the corporate governance and the setup, and we've got a project manager employed to help out. But the model itself may rely on volunteer labor. I'm very careful with that though, because there are many organizations that will exploit volunteer labor. There needs to be a very clear value exchange for any kind of internship. It's highly illegal in Australia to pretty much hire anyone without paying them. And I think, globally attitudes towards internships are changing. But my personal opinion is if the company that's operating the internship is ethical, and that means there is actually demonstrably fair exchange happening, I think internships are absolutely fine. And it's funny, there's a big hoo-ha in Australia at the moment about, no person must work for anyone else for free. And yet, I had someone come to me a little over a year ago, and we were working out down the beach together. There's a workout group. We're working out down the beach, and he came up to me and he said, I heard you're an entrepreneur from the Boys Beat. I said, oh yeah. And he's, I think 17, he was 17 years old at the time. And he said, oh look, I'm wondering if you're open to mentoring me. And, people ask me that all the time. I get emails from all over the world with the YouTube channel, all that kind of, can you mentor me, blah, 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 blah. And, and some people offer to pay. I charge $50,000 a year if people want personal mentoring for me as a business owner, right? If they want consulting. And they get 1 hour a month. That's it. Pretty much 1 hour a month. They can text me every now and again, but that's it. So I said to him, look, I don't have any opportunities to mentor you, but I appreciate that you asked. If you're open to it, you're welcome to come to my house on Wednesdays. I do most of my executive meetings on a Wednesday. I bunch them all in on Wednesday, so I've got the rest of the week free. You can just sit in a room next to me while I do my meetings and listen. I won't hold anything back. You can listen to my tax affairs. You can listen to my executive meetings. You can listen to my board meetings. And if you learn something, great. I think you probably will. And I'm not going to coach you. I'm not going to do anything else. You just get the privilege of sitting there. If you want, offers there, go for it. And he showed up every day for the next 6 months. Every Wednesday for the next 6 months, came to my house. And yeah, we'd sit down and have lunch together, but usually for me, lunch is like a couple of quick bites, or I'm on a meeting while I'm eating anyway, because I don't want to waste the time sitting there for an hour. And eventually, he actually helped to launch Project Uplevel. His name's Kai. And then I've given him a couple of different jobs in a couple of the different businesses. And I share that story because, number one, that's awesome. I wish I had the balls to ask a business owner when I was that age for that kind of mentorship. But number two, there's lots of people on TikTok right now complaining that they don't have opportunities, and complaining that people don't pay them for internships, and complaining that they can't get ahead, and complaining that life is unfair for them. And this 17-year-old kid went and asked the question and did the work. And I think that was a part of his upbringing. His parents are entrepreneurs, so I think he already had, a bit of a glimpse into the game. But that was impressive. It was really, really impressive. And I think, he's gonna go on and do really great things. He's got the bug, so he's got the gene, and he'll do great things. So his name is Kai Kelly. If you'd like to be involved in Project Uplevel, I'm really excited about that. The stage that we're up to at the moment is running pilots. We have 3 pilots running in Cebu. We're launching pilots here in Davao. Who here knows Virtualahan? We're helping them. They're building a school in Sultan Kudarat, and we're going to be a part of up-leveling some of the computers that go there. And so, anyone who's interested in being involved, I would love to have a conversation, or even if you just tell a friend about it or refer to them. The website is itgenius.com/uplevel. You'll find there's a page there, but you can contact me directly as well. Just find me on social media,